Hi, this is Marvelyn Brown with Making It Remotely, and today we're going to quickly discuss active, passive, and residual income. I'm revisiting this because it's so important for you to understand these three different ways of earning income. And when you understand these, it's going to really make it easier for you to understand how your specific business can use these kinds of income to maximize your earning potential. So, we're mostly familiar with this traditional income model. Most people grow up with this idea that they get a job, and a lot of people, have grown up thinking you go to college and you get a job, and then you live the American dream. Well, a lot of people are finding that they want a little something different, and so you found in recent years, especially after the pandemic, a lot of people are realizing that they want to do things that require a little less in the office presence and a little more flexibility. And so this traditional income model still stands, but a lot of people are they're transitioning rather out of this traditional income model and requiring a little more flexibility. However, you can have an online business and still earn from this traditional model. So, a lot of people are working from home for an employer. However, they are in this traditional income model. So, this is called active income. And when you hear me refer to active income, when I'm creating different types of content, whether it's a blog post or a video, when I refer to active income, this is what I'm talking about. So, in this traditional or active income model, you have to physically show up. So, that means that you have to, whether you're working from home or whether you're going to the office, you are physically showing up. You are in front of your laptop, you're logging in, and you are there to do a specific job. So, you perform an activity and you get paid for it. Now, you don't get paid unless you perform the task or job. So, if for whatever reason you're not able to log in to your laptop or you're not able to physically show up to the office, you will not get paid unless you have a benefit that pays you sick leave or personal leave or vacation or something that will help compensate for the fact that you are not physically there. And because of this, we call this model, you'll hear people refer to trading time for money. And that's basically what this means. So, in this model, you have limited flexibility and time off. So, as I just explained, if you take time off, you would have to use some kind of benefit, whether it's sick, vacation, or personal time to make up for that time away from the quote unquote clock. So if you're not able to clock in or log in or however you log in or show up for your job, then you would have to use that benefit. If not, you will not get paid. Now, the pros to the traditional income model includes providing a steady paycheck. And this is the reason why a lot of people prefer this model to some of the other models that we're going to talk about. So it's safe. And really when you think about it, and I think a lot of people found this out during the pandemic, that, it may seem safe, but if the right circumstances happen, is it really safe? Because if the right thing happens, you can lose your job very quickly. And, people found that out when things started closing down during the pandemic, when there wasn't a demand for specific products, when the restaurants weren't able to pivot to, online delivery and all, different things happened during the pandemic that people had not planned for. And so, because of this, a lot of businesses were having to pivot to other ways of doing business than that traditional way that they had been doing business. And some businesses were successful, other businesses not so much. And so, because of the businesses that weren't able to adapt to the fact that everything was closed down, a lot of people lost their jobs. So, and you can, everything can be humming along, and then something happens and you end up losing your job. So, because of that, the traditional income model is not as safe as it might appear on the outside. Another pro is that the traditional income model provides benefits if you stay within the confines of company policies, the confines of company policy. So, as long as you do everything that you're supposed to do, your job is humming along, you get along with your boss, you're a team player, then you can probably be a little more safe than someone who is not a team player, or someone who doesn't get along with the boss that well, or someone who thinks outside the box and maybe isn't as conventional as maybe some of the other team members. Sometimes those are things that can get you booted out of a company if you don't fit in to their culture. So that is the traditional income model. And as I go through this, I want you to think about the way that you earn money. How are you primarily bringing income into your home? Are you using a traditional income model? And, even people who have an online presence. So, say for instance, you're a consultant or you're a freelancer. That's an even better scenario. So, you're a freelancer and you're working for a company like maybe Fiverr or something like that, where you perform specific tasks for different clients. So even though you have an online business, you're on Fiverr, you may have your own website, you're still using active or traditional income. The great thing, though, about working for a company like Fiverr is that you can have a little more flexibility. So as long as the task gets done by the deadline that you've agreed to with the person that you're working for, you can do the job at, 3 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It really just depends on the terms that you have set up with your client as to how much flexibility you have. So let's move on from the traditional income model. Now we're going to look at the passive income model. So in the passive income model, we earn our income from things like royalties, dividends, and commissions from the sale of products without being physically present. So what that means is you don't have to be there in order to earn. You can set things up in a way that enables you to earn money. And that's why it's really important for you to understand the different ways of earning money, even if you have an online business. So you can be a slave to your online business just like you can be a slave to a regular 9 to 5 job. And so I wanted to make sure that when you are thinking about having an online business, you are able to set up systems or set up procedures that will enable you to transition away from the traditional way of earning, or gives you more flexibility where you can maybe work that traditional income model as you see fit, but you're not solely relying on that way of earning. So when you're using the passive income model, people earn royalties. For example, if you're a writer, if you're someone who writes a book and you go to a publisher, they publish your book, you get royalties as long as that book continues to sell. If you're a musician and you have an agent and they get, a deal brokered for you that enables you to earn royalties each time your music is played in a certain venue, whether that's the radio or in person or whatever, you're going to be able to earn royalties. People who have financial investments, if they are investing in the stock market, they will get dividends, monthly dividends or quarterly dividends when that company, issues out those types of incentives. So people have always been able to earn passive income, but now with the ability to leverage the internet, people can also earn commissions and fees and residual income that we'll talk about here in a moment they can earn from the sale of products as well without physically being present. So, the way that they do that is they leverage the internet. They set up systems like a blog, like a podcast, like videos, having video channels. All of those are ways that people are setting up these systems that leverage the internet and enable them to earn. And there are lots of different ways that you can do that. We'll also talk about those in a moment. But when you leverage the internet, you can build multiple streams of income that has the potential to change your life for the better. So passive income enables you to work a 9 to 5 job while you earn passive income. And we'll talk about that in a moment as well. So you can earn, when you're earning passive income, you can earn, and this is something that I want you to be aware of as well. You can earn a one-time fee. You can earn a fixed rate. So what that means is you can earn a flat fee. So if you partner with a company and they pay you for sending people to their site to buy their products, for each person you send to their site, you can earn a flat fee. So maybe they give you, I don't know, $20 for each person you send to their site. Maybe you get a percentage of the sale. So, for example, if you send someone to a Walmart site and they buy a pack of bubble gum, you'll get a percentage of that. But you'll also get a bigger commission if they buy a lawnmower, or if they buy patio furniture, or they furnish their whole house. You're going to get a lot more money because that sale was a lot bigger than someone who just goes and buys one thing like a pack of bubble gum, right? So you can get a fixed rate, or you can get a percentage of the sale. And so you have to kind of think about, when you're looking at partnering with others, whether you're partnering with other bloggers or other entrepreneurs to sell their products, or you're partnering with a major brand like Walmart. You want to look at that affiliate or that partnership agreement to make sure you understand how you're going to get paid. You can also earn passive income on a regular basis, and that's called residual income. So we'll talk about that more in a moment. So understanding that you can be paid passively, you can be paid actively, you can be paid a one-time fee, you can be paid a fixed rate, or a percentage. So, all of that has to be factored in, because if you're, say for instance, you're just partnering with companies that give you a one-time fee, that means you got to hustle every month to get enough people, that you're referring to meet your income goals. Whereas if you partner with a company that gives you residual income, all you got to do is just keep bringing people into that company, referring people, referring people, referring people. And as you refer people, your income is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. The same way, if you are just getting a fixed rate or a flat fee for sending people to someone else's site, if you start getting a percentage, you can start presenting things in package deals or in larger, higher ticket items to your audience. That means that your income is going to go up based on whether those folks buy that product or not. But if you're referring people to buy a pack of bubble gum, why would you do that if you can get more money by referring them to buy, to furnish their whole house, or to furnish their dorm room, or to furnish whatever, or to buy all the equipment for their landscaping business? That's going to be a much bigger ticket item or a bigger sale than just a pack of bubble gum. So those are the kinds of strategies and things that you need to think about when you are setting up your online business. So now, residual income, we kind of talked about that before, but residual income is another form of passive income that happens when the earnings continue to be received after the completion of the income producing work. So what that means is, when you create an ebook and you sell it on Amazon, each time that book sells, you're going to earn money. However, if Amazon stops promoting your book, then guess what? You're really not going to earn anything. So that's kind of like earning a fee. It's kind of like earning that flat fee every month when Amazon promotes your book. There can be peaks and valleys in residual income. So even though you created that book once and you have the potential to sell it over and over and over again, it's only going to be, your sales are only going to be as good as your ability to go out and promote and your ability to get Amazon to promote, right? So if you're not able to get out there and promote, and you're not enticing Amazon to promote your ebook, then you're not going to make any money. So when you see people online saying, "Oh, I made, $10,000 off of this ebook," either they're lying or they are really good at promotion. And so promotion is one of those things that you need to learn. If you're going to have an online business, it's not enough to just create the ebook and, assume that you're going to get paid. You really need to get really good at promotion and getting your products and services into as many places as possible online. So, peaks and valleys are one of the big drawbacks to passive income. Depending on how you're going to get paid and depending on your ability to get out there and promote, and also encourage the Google algorithm, the Amazon algorithm, the Etsy algorithm, and so on and so forth. If you are good at SEO and you're good at encouraging the algorithms to promote, then you are going to be able to sit back and enjoy the benefits of that. If you're not good at promoting and you're not willing to hire someone who's good at promoting, then your business will probably suffer. Now, the pros are that if your peaks are high enough, so say for instance, you're selling, instead of selling a pack of bubble gum, you're selling I don't know, a $10,000 trip, somewhere. Maybe you're in the travel industry and you're selling a $10,000 trip. If you can get, a lot of people to buy that $10,000 trip, then that's going to be a high enough peak that you may be able to live off of that. Depending on what your expenses are, you may be able to live off of, selling that $10,000 product, versus you'd have to sell a whole lot of packs of bubble gum to make $10,000, right? So there again, that has to do with your strategy and the kinds of products you're selling, as well as your expenses. So if the peaks are high enough, though, they may be enough to get you through the valleys when you're not making that much money. So now, how do you earn passive income online? And I have a cold, so I'm sounding, I'm sure, a little nasal, but just kind of bear with me. So, the way that you're going to be able to earn passive income online is by doing one or all of these items that you see here: selling your own products, selling other people's products, which is what affiliate marketing is. So, selling affiliate products, selling your own products, networking with bloggers or other business owners, and cross promoting. So, say for instance, you have a product that does XYZ. If you can find other business owners out there that complement what your product does, you can network with those business owners and you can cross promote each other's products, and you can also create backlinks to your businesses, to your respective businesses. And when you have a lot of backlinks to your business, that helps the search engines to understand that you have, relevant, valuable content. So, networking with other business owners, other bloggers is going to be, it should be part of your marketing strategy. When you network with other website owners and other bloggers, that is going to enable you to really create your own ecosystem online. You also want to sell in online marketplaces. So, online marketplaces are a great way for you to get your products out there. You want to get your products in as many places as many relevant places as possible so that they can be found by people who are already looking for and already buying products like yours. You also want to have an easy way for people to consume your content. So podcasting is one of those ways that you can do that. Everyone likes to listen, so you can listen while you're in your car. You can listen while you're working out at the gym. You can listen while you're cleaning your house. And so while someone might not be able to sit down and read, or they may not want to sit down and read your articles, when you podcast, that enables people to get your content and understand how you can help them while they're doing other things. Blogging. Blogging, people say blogging is dead. Blogging is totally not dead. Most of the content that you see online, when you're searching online, the content that you see when you do your Google search, that content that comes up is usually from a blog. And so blogging is the way people are finding solutions. So you definitely want to have a blog, and then you want to network with other bloggers that are complementing, that are doing things that complement what you do. So creating that strategy and using all of these methods is going to enable you to start earning more passive income. And you can use that to blend, you can have a balance and a blend of passive income as well as active income. And what a lot of people do is they will work a 9 to 5 job, which is active income. They will work that 9 to 5 job and do their side hustle, right? And they will start an online business. They'll have a blog, they'll have a podcast, they'll have a YouTube channel, and they will just work that, that side hustle until it grows to the point that it replaces their active income. So then they no longer have to go to that 9 to 5 job. So that enables people to quit their 9 to 5 job and work their, side hustle on a full-time basis. The other thing that I see people do is they will use their spouse's income to, kind of leave their 9 to 5 job and work that side hustle until they get it to the point where it replaces that spouse's income. Once that happens, then they are able to retire their spouse, and both people, start working the online business, and they grow it that way. So now, how do you get started? So the first thing you need to do is kind of learn more. Just really get in and dig into the differences between active, passive, and residual income, and think about the kinds of products that you're selling. If you are selling products and services online, then you want to look at those products and services and determine how you can leverage the internet to sell more. How can you use some of the methods that we talked about on the previous slide to sell more? Leveraging the internet to earn passively while you're out doing other things. You also want to change the way you think about earning. So, we were all kind of brought up on the concept of traditional income or active income, but we want to kind of switch the way that we think, and we want to be more open to methods that we can use to earn passively. We also want to transition rather from an employee mindset to a boss mentality. So you want to start thinking like a boss. You want to think less like an employee. And then you also need to implement sales and marketing systems that will help you to get results. It also, when you think about getting started with your online business, I see a lot of people mimic the activities that they see others performing. So they mimic these activities, but it really doesn't bring them any closer to reaching their financial goals. So you don't want to just mimic what you see others doing unless you understand why they are doing it and what that task or that activity does to help increase their bottom line. Last but not least, you want to make sure that you're doing things like creating testing, and even failing until you get the right mix of systems and content and information that you can reach the audience that you want to reach. So you want to reach the right people. You don't want to just be out there promoting your products to everyone, because everyone is not your customer. So you want to have confidence. You want to go out there. You want to test. You want to create first. You want to test your content, and then even if it fails, you learn something from that failure and you repeat it until you get it right. And that's the difference between people who make it online and people who don't make it online. If you're not willing to fail, then if you're going to just throw in the towel every time you fail, then you're not going to be able to build the kind of business that you want. So if you want more information, if you would like to join us, you can visit makingitremotely.com/audience and get started. Just go ahead and sign up, and we will send you some information that will help you get started either with an existing business. We can help you get that on track, or we can help you to start from scratch with a new business. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day.